Nebraska wrapped up another practice here at Vanderbilt as they continue preparations for the Music City Bowl on Friday. Hi, this is Sean Callahan for HuskerOnline.com. We'll have two more practices here at Vanderbilt before Friday's game. And today we caught up with defensive coordinator Mark Banker, several of his assistants and players, and just got some final thoughts from Banker on kind of some of the bigger challenges they're going to see from this Tennessee offense led by quarterback Josh Dobbs.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those offenses that you got a twofold purpose there, right? You got a senior quarterback that at least I know academically he's, you know, aerospace engineer, so he's academically intelligent. But with all kidding aside, I mean, he's been in the offense for quite some time. He knows it inside and out. And then he's athletic. He's got a good arm, so I think he's really a good quarterback. He's perfect for their system. I think the only thing about him that at least it takes him about 4 or 5 strides, you know, when he's actually running the ball to get up to speed. But he does a good job with the ball, takes care of it in the passing game, distributes it well in the run game and on the read zones and things like that. So he's a good quarterback, and those are always tough. Not only in any system, but the system that they run where everything's at the line of scrimmage, right? There'll be no huddling. The offensive line just sitting there waiting for everybody else. They do a lot of stuff. It's kind of, they substitute a little bit like Illinois did, where it's just kind of a lot of guys, just bodies going back and forth, so we got to be sharp on that up in the booth and things like that.
Another thing that really jumps out about Tennessee is the size of these wide receivers and tight ends, as Nebraska's going to have their hands full with some of these matchups.
Yeah, the SEC receivers look like thoroughbreds. So, you know, the two that come to mind, you know, they're long, they attack the ball, they do a good job biting up the DBs. Like Jennings is big. He's 6'5". He has an opportunity, well, 6'3" rather. He has an opportunity to catch the ball and kind of body you off, and they put him at the X position. That's where our boundary corner is, and you know we usually stay boundary and field. So that's going to be a good challenge for our boundary corner, whether it's Kalu or whether it's Lamar Jackson. So excited over there, and then we just got to see what they're going to do with number 3. If they're going to leave him in the slot or they're going to play him on the edges. So it's going to be a good game now. Good game.
Another interesting thing about Nebraska going into this bowl game is Mike Riley is 7-2 all-time in bowl games, and really hasn't played in very many big-time, meaningful bowl games. So those can be the games that are harder to keep a team's focus level in, and for whatever reason, Riley has kind of developed a formula to keep his teams prepared and focused here, despite the fact maybe they aren't in a BCS or New Year's Six type of bowl game.
I think just the way he gives kind of how he sets the whole thing up with the players, gives them freedom, but at the same time puts the responsibility on them to handle their business, and then the preparation. You know, he's a very detailed guy, so when you get a long time to get ready for a game like this, that preparation and detail really, I think, has helped.
And when you ask Nebraska's players what they're playing for here in this Music City Bowl, it's pretty simple. They want to finish this season out the right way and get a chance at their 10th win.
This game to me is a big opportunity. I mean, I take it as, you know, not many teams, you know, get to go to a bowl game. I was talking to, you know, some of the guys back home. I mean, some of them home right now. I mean, they didn't get a chance to go to a bowl game. But, I mean, it means a lot. You know, I feel that, you know, you play a game like this, you lose, that's bad vibes you have for the winter and the summer, knowing that you lost your last game. And, you know, the seniors get to play their last game. So, I mean, you don't want to send your seniors out, you know, they remember their last game they ever played, putting on a Nebraska helmet, they took a loss. You win a game, you know, you pumped. I mean, you just excited. You ready for next year. You ready to get back for winter workouts or summer workouts, and, you know, you ready to get this thing on the road for next year.
And this Tennessee offense obviously presents its challenges with Josh Dobbs and the receivers, but really a lot of it just starts with stopping the run.
Stop the run. And that's been kind of the whole mantra throughout our whole season. You know, you stop the run, you make them one-dimensional, and you increase your chances by just substantially. So that's the goal of the game, is to stop the run.
And not a surprise, quarterback Tommy Armstrong did not practice here again on Tuesday, as all signs obviously point to Riker Fife being Nebraska's starter for Friday. With the Huskers here in Nashville, I'm Sean Callahan of HuskerOnline.com.